What it is, what it ain't, I'm gonna let y'all know what I think. But first, y'all need to hit that post notification bell button so you'll always be in the loop every time I drop a new video. Hey man, it's your boy Goldmouth Shorty. Please support the channel. Cash out me, Mad Promo, MAGPROMO. Hey man, we finna talk about it. That boy Young Blue just said, man, Vlad, you got what you wish, man. You got me and Boosie feuding with each other. And you know, Vlad was like, nah, man, I ain't got nothing to do with that. You already know you wasn't paying Boosie right, and Boosie serious about his money, and all those motivational tweets you was tweeting is coming back to bite you in your ass because you kept saying that you did it by yourself with no label support, and you know you did it just by using Boosie name. So Boosie want some money because you know he co-signed you and got you hot in the streets all through Alabama, Mississippi, Louisiana, and Florida. But you know, Young Blue said, man, I did all this by myself. My voice got me on to bigger and better features. I just blew past Boosie. I didn't mean to blow past Boosie. Boosie treated me like a stepchild, like a little dog. I wasn't no little pup. You know what I mean? That was something special. And Boosie just didn't see that. And, you know, Boosie overlooked him. So now Boosie want to take him to court saying that, you know, he didn't abide by his contractual issues and, you know, he owed a lot of money. But Luther Vandross was like, nah, man, I'm Blue Vandross, man. I made this. I blew up my own self in the independent market where everybody left me out to rot. And I just made something out of the situation. Because, you know, Boosie signed a lot of people to Badass Syndicate, but they really didn't do nothing. They didn't really make it outside their hood. And, you know, Blue made over 10 million. He had a song with Drake, and you know, Boosie kind of jealous because he think he's supposed to got a bigger percentage, but he said it ain't really Blue. It was the people that he first met that connected him with Blue, and they did some bad business. So the contract was all fucked up. Boosie ain't never get his right percentages, and Boosie shouldn't have to make another album because Blue doing so well, he can just live off that and pay all his bills and stuff. But that's not the case because, you know, Blue Vandross ain't turning no money in no more. He bought Boosie a present, but he ain't turning in no money like he's supposed to. So Boosie's trying to figure out could he get somebody uh, with Blue 24/7 to go to every show and pick up a bag, but that really wasn't how the contract was set in the begin with. You know what I mean? It was in Boosie's favor, but I believe Buddy signed for free or like 10,000, and he just blew the name up. You know what I mean? It really wasn't about no money. It was about the cosign and the recognition, cause Boosie like God to them niggas in Alabama and Mississippi. So, you know what I mean? Boosie never thought Buddy would take it so far, but his mixtape blew him up. Then he got a lot of millions of views on his YouTube channel, and he took off from there. You know what I mean? He was just all by himself, blowing up. People calling for features. He was knocking them down. While Boosie was doing features for 5 racks, 7 racks, he was doing it for 40 racks, 30 racks, 20 racks. And he worked his way all the way up. So now, you know, Blue, he can get almost 80 racks a show. Y'all saying how he can do that? Because he got a cosign by Drake. You know what I mean? And he can go on tour with Drake. He really don't mind paying his cat Boosie off, but he ain't looking back. So however they do it, he ain't gonna look back because Boosie, they say he want little money, like, you know what I'm saying? Buddy had a $300,000 contract, and Boosie thought he was eating off it. Now they say that boy worth $9 million. He can go get a $9 million contract. So Boosie kind of mad about that, they say, because he ain't get broke off. But Boosie say he taking everybody to court. And I believe him because Boosie don't play about his money. You know what I mean? So Blue better look forward to getting a desist letter soon because, this thing done went public, and this ain't the first time I heard about this situation because Blue had wrote something about 2 years ago, or somebody on his camp wrote something about how he came from the dirt with no promo, a little bit of no marketing, and he made it in a place where nobody don't never make it. So I salute that man because he a diamond in the rough, and he was like, Boosie supported him, but Boosie really wasn't there. Boosie never held none of his artists' hands. You know what I mean? If you didn't live in the mansion with Boosie, then you really wasn't around him. He just had his team with him, and everybody else, they had to make it off the name. And all that jewelry that Blue got on, he bought it himself. You know what I mean? So he did it, you know what I mean? He made it look good. He don't owe nobody nothing. And if the people that was with him when he first started off had signed some deal, he don't know about it because it wasn't no real money. It was just a basic contract saying you signed and shit. It wasn't really made for him to blow up. They thought he was going to get a little regional buzz or something, get about 10 racks a show and give Boosie half of the 3 racks. But they never thought Buddy would be worth like 120K a show and he can get A-list features and stuff. Like nobody never thought Young Blue would blow up like this, but I guess they fucked up big time because Young Blue finna take it to the next level, and Boosie finna try to cash out on him right now. But I believe it was too early. I believe Boosie should have just chilled and waited till he blew up some more, and he probably would have got a bigger check. Because when Rocco sued Future, he got 10 million. You know what I mean? Because he discovered him. So Boosie kind of right. He did discover him, but I don't know what the small details was. And they said it was 5 interviews going consistently talking about Blue business on Vlad. So they say Vlad, he had something to do with it, man. But I believe the Young Blue, man, I believe he did it on his own. But y'all let me know what y'all think in the comments. Peace. I'm out.